Now, the second point, widening the vision.
Druga poglavje pa je razširjanje pogleda, vizije.
I'm going to be very brief on this.
Zelo na kratko v tem.
The journey of the church
Od cerkve
in these last 50, 60 years, the church from Vatican II, as Father Gaspar said in the beginning, has done a huge reflection on its own identity.
v zadnjih 60 letih, torej po drugem Vatikanskem cerkvenem zboru, je cerkev zelo veliko naredila glede razmisleka o svoji identiteti, kakšna je.
I'm going to refer to 3 documents without entering into details.
Samo 3 dokumenti, ne da bi omenim, ne da bi v podrobnosti vstopal.
For many of you, these titles may not say anything,
Za marsikaj ne bom nič tudi omenil zraven.
and that is okay,
In to je tudi v redu.
because not necessarily we have had opportunity to study the church documents.
Seveda nismo vsi imeli priložnosti, da bi cerkvene dokumente podrobneje študirali.
But I wanted to share it to let you know that there is a huge reflection going on.
Ampak samo to hočem povedati, da je zelo veliko razmisleka, ki se dogaja
In relation to what we are living here.
Glede na to, kar mi danes tukaj živimo.
The 3 documents are
Trije
Lumen
dokumenti.
Gentium
Lumen Gentium
is about the church today in modern, how we should live our faith.
v slovenščini cerkev v sedanjem svetu, torej kako naj mi v današnjem času živimo vero.
Gaudium et spes, joy and hope,
Gaudium et spes, veselje in upanje,
is the church in relation to the world.
je cerkev v odnosu do sveta.
We engage with the world, we dialogue with the world.
Mi s svetom smo v dialogu.
We do not take a vertical position, as I was saying.
Ne zauzemamo vertikalne pozicije.
Then the other document is Christi Fidelis Laici, about the role of the laity.
Ta tretji pa je o vlogi laikov.
I won't enter into more details because it will be too
Ne bom vstopil v podrobnosti, ker bi bilo predspecializirano.
Let's go into Don Bosko, and
Pojdemo
here
k Don Bosku.
I will mention 4 points,
4 točke bom tukaj omenil.
4 major points, very briefly.
Zelo kratko.
You know the story of Don Bosko.
Poznate Don Boskovo zgodbo.
I'm not going to repeat this story.
Ne bom ponavljal zgodbe.
I'm going to point out, like flashes,
Samo izpostavljam nekatere točke.
some very fundamental insights
Samo nekatere najbolj temeljne uvide,
that can help us today in our own experience.
ki nam lahko danes v naši izkušnji pomagajo.
The adolescence and experience of Don Bosco,
Mladeniška doba Don Boskova in izkušnja v Valdoku Don Boskova,
the presence of women, the feminine collaboration,
se pravi sodelovanje žensk,
the common heritage that will come,
skupna dediščina
and a short reflection and synthesis.
in kratka refleksija in pa sinteza.
I'm not going to spend too much time because I'm going to say things that you know.
Ne bom se tukaj predolgo zadrževal, ker bi govoril stvari, ki jih vi že poznate.
So there is nothing new.
Ni nič novega,
There are some insights which I want to put them together.
nekatere uvide pa bi rad skupaj položil.
From the boyhood, Don Bosco was a great communicator, able to create groups, association, involve members, making intelligent appeals to the energies of all of them.
Od svojega otroštva dalje je bil Don Bosko zelo dober komunikator in animator, ki je bil zmožen vzpostavljati skupine in združenja in vključevati njihove člane in je dajal dobre pobude in je tako dajal energijo, moč vsem.
You see, education wasn't a hero experience.
Vzgoja torej ni bila neka herojska izkušnja
Individual.
Posameznika.
I am the Superman.
Jaz sem Superman.
Don Bosco created an environment.
Don Bosko je ustvaril okolje,
He asked the people to help him.
je prosil ljudi, naj mu pri tem pomagajo.
What we are doing today, we together.
To, kar mi počnemo danes dopoldne skupaj.
Each one of us has a contribution to offer.
Vsakdo izmed nas ima kaj, kar lahko položi na skupno mizo.
The second insight.
Drugi uvid,
As a young priest, he did something similar with a group of collaborators at the oratory. He fostered participation, shared responsibility by priests, laity, men and women.
kot mlad škofijski duhovnik je tudi nekaj podobnega napravil s skupinami sodelavcev oratorije svetega Frančiška Saleškega, spodbujal je soudeležbo in podelitev odgovornosti skupaj z duhovniki in laiki, možmi in ženami.
I think the translation is excellent.
Perfect.
Do you agree with me? Now, you can say to me, yes, Father Fabio, we know that.
Ja, lahko rečete, sej Fabio, sej mi to vemo.
That's not the point.
Ni to.
In a moment in history, when priests commanded everybody,
Ampak to se je dogajalo v času, ko so duhovniki ukazovali vsem drugim.
Don Bosco changed the model.
Je Don Bosko spremenil model.
He asked help.
Prosil je za pomoč.
I am welcoming young people. Can you please help me?
Se pravi, jaz sprejemam mlade, prosim, mi lahko pomagate?
Anybody.
Vsakega.
Priests,
Duhovnike,
laity,
laike,
men, women,
ženske, može,
young and old.
mlade in stare.
Father Michael Rua,
Mihael Rua,
at the age of 16,
pri 16 letih,
he was in charge of the oratory of San Giovannino.
je skrbel za oratorij svetega Janeza.
16 years of age.
16-letnik.
Can you see the intuition of Don Bosco?
Ali vidite Don Boskovo intuicijo, uvid?
He created a community
Ustvaril je skupnost,
which educates
ki je vzgajala
with the heart of the good shepherd.
s srcem dobrega pastirja.
So when we talk about the EPC,
Ko govorimo o vzgojno-pastoralni skupnosti,
once somebody said to me, Fabio, is this something new?
mi kdo reče, Fabio, a je to kaj novega?
Yes, I said.
Ja,
When
pravi.
did it start?
Kdaj pa si začelo?
1841.
1841 se je začelo.
Don Bosco started it.
Don Bosko je to začel.
You see the intuition of the prophet.
A vidite intuicijo preroka?
You see our prophecy today.
Vidite tudi našo preroškost danes.
Now, the negative side to it is this,
Negativna stran pa je,
that if each one goes his and her own way,
če vsakdo gre po svoji poti,
if we are a group of individuals separated from each other,
če smo skupina individualistov med seboj nepovezanih,
we are putting the talent of the charism in the hole.
mi, se pravi, talent salezijanske karizme zakopavamo v zemljo.
Another reflection.
Še ena druga misel.
Don Bosco took good care of the spiritual life, personal encounters, conferences, spiritual direction and the sacraments.
Don Bosko je dobro poskrbel za duhovno življenje z osebnim srečevanjem, s konferencami, duhovnim vodenjem in podeljevanjem sakramentov.
We can say in today's words, he did not use people.
Lahko rečemo z današnjimi besedami, on ni uporabljal ljudi.
Please, can you help me?
Prosim, mi lahko pomagaš?
And when you finish, bye bye, thank you very much, God bless
Ne
you.
morem, srečno, bo v redu.
No?
Ne tako.
Would you like to share this experience of education?
A bi lahko bil z nami v tem procesu vzgoje?
Today we use the phrase, Don Bosco was person-centered.
Danes bi rekli, Don Bosko je bil osredinjen na osebo,
In a dual way.
na dvojni način.
First and foremost, the young.
Prvič in predvsem na mlade.
Listen to the young. Put the young at the center.
Prisluhni mladim in postavi mladega v središče.
Listen to the collaborators.
Prisluhni tudi sodelavcem.
Accompany them.
Spremljaj jih,
Take care of them.
poskrbi zanje,
The human and the spiritual side.
z človeškega in duhovnega vidika.
So today when we talk about the educative pastoral community,
Ko danes govorimo o vzgojno-pastoralni skupnosti,
we're going to this prophetic intuition.
se spominjamo oziroma se nanašamo na to preroško intuicijo.
You know where the challenge lies, my friends.
In zdaj pa, dragi prijatelji, veste, kje je izziv.
That we are living in such an individualistic society.
Da mi živimo v tako zelo individualistični družbi.
That we risk to be sucked in a mentality of individualism.
Da nas ta miselnost individualistična lahko kaj hitro posrka vase.
I don't care.
Da rečem, briga me.
I did my job and I go home.
Rečem, opravil sem svoje delo, grem domov.
Yeah, but when you left, we had a problem. It's not my problem.
In ko si šel, si pustil problem tam, to ni moja država.
While on the other side,
Po drugi strani pa,
if we show communion among us,
če pokažemo občestvo, povezanost med nami,
our community becomes a prophecy.
naša skupnost postaja preroštvo.
We are communicating an experience which goes against the dominant individualistic culture of today.
Pričujemo o neki izkušnji, ki gre nasproti dominantni individualistični družbi današnjega časa.
And that is not easy.
In to pa ni lahko.
It's easier to wash my hands
Lažje si oprati roke,
rather than to get involved.
kot pa da si jih umažeš.
In the apostolate, the primary collaborators were the boys who lived with him, shared with him time, service for the neighbor and the most abundant.
V apostolatu, v delu prvih domboskovih sodelavcev, tam so bili fantje, ki so živeli z njim in z njimi delili to služenje v soseščini najbolj ubogim.
I pass some slides
Grem malo naprej,
about the feminine contribution.
še o vlogi, o prispevku žensk.
For us today, it's normal, no?
Za nas danes je to nekaj čisto običajnega.
Have the contribution of women in our educative pastoral community.
Da v naših vzgojno-pastoralnih skupnostih delujejo tudi ženske.
Fundamental and indispensable.
To je temeljno in drugače se ne moremo zamišljati.
It wasn't so in the time of Don Bosco.
Ampak v domboskovih časih pa to ni bilo tako.
So in a way, when we are saying today the presence of collaborators, the role of women is fundamental.
Se pravi, to, kar danes vidimo, je vloga žensk zelo temeljnega pomena.
That's why I mentioned the statistics in the beginning of my input.
Zato sem v začetku govoril o statistikah.
When our young people in our presences see how the presence of women is noble,
ko mladi vidijo, kako je vloga ženske v našem okolju nekaj plemenitega.
For those young people who are coming from environments where the presence of women is abused,
Za tiste mlade, ki prihajajo iz okolja, kjer so ženske zlorabljene,
seeing women who are giving a big contribution is a fantastic message of hope.
Za te mlade, potem ko vidijo ženske, kako dobro delajo, so vključene, je za njih izredno upanje.
Their presence was essential for the life of the oratory.
Njihova navzočnost žensk je bila temeljnega pomena za življenje oratorija.
It enriched the educative relationship and gave particular tone to Salesian loving kindness.
Je obogatila vzgojne odnose in je dajala prav poseben ton salezijanski prijaznosti.
I always, when I meet the young animators in various parts of the world,
Ko srečujem mlade animatorje po raznih koncih sveta,
I also have a special attention to the ladies.
sem tudi zelo pozoren na gospodične.
Today, it is indispensable that in our education we empower the role of the feminine in a beautiful way.
Je zelo pomembno, da v naših okoljih omogočamo in spodbujamo prisotnost, delo žensk.
Future family relationships are going to depend very much on the contribution of women.
Se pravi, v družini prihodnosti bo zelo veliko pomembno tudi vloga ženske.
This is something we have to keep an eye on, to be careful about.
Moramo biti pozorni do tega.
Because unfortunately the social network is not favoring a positive appreciation of the feminine.
Se pravi, družbena omrežja danes ne spodbujajo pozitivnega soočanja z žensko navzočnostjo.
The first victim of pornography is the role of the feminine.
Prva žrtev pornografije
is the role of the feminine.
The
presence of the woman.
Se pravi, ženska vloga, ja.
Reduced as an object.
Ki je zreducirana na nek predmet.
And you know quite well what I am saying.
In zelo dobro veste, kaj hočem povedati.